Look at the two of you dancing that way, lost in the moment and each other's face. So much in love, you're alone in this place, like there's nobody else in the world. I was enough for her not long ago. I was her number one, she told me so, and she still means the world to me, just so you know. So be careful when you hold my girl. Time changes everything, life must go on. I'm not gonna stand in your way. I loved her first, I held her first, and a place in my heart will always be hers.
We begin with a reading from the book of Proverbs. When one finds a worthy wife, her value is beyond pearls. Her husband, entrusting his heart to her, has an unfailing prize. She brings him good and not evil all the days of his life. She obtains wool and flax and makes cloth with skillful hands. She puts her hands to the distaff and her fingers ply the spindle. She reaches out her hands to the poor and extends her arms to the needy. Charm is deceptive and beauty fleeting. The woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Give her a reward of her labors. Let her works praise her at the city gates. The word of the Lord. We gather today to celebrate the wedding and the marriage of Brooklyn and Andrew. You came here today as committed partners, friends, best friends, and lovers, and you will leave with two more titles, that of husband and wife. Your relationship will be the same and yet different. Like the water that lies before us, it will be ever-changing, yet always there. Sometimes it could be cloudy or even stormy, but we know that just as the sun is shining above the clouds, your love is shining above the storms. You met at a party 3 years ago, a college party at Lakeland College. Brooklyn, you saw him across the room and decided you were going to talk to him right away. A little tipsy, you started to converse. Your first date was a tractor pull in Altamont, Illinois. Very Midwest. And you live in the little town of Dietrich. When you first started dating, you found you were very different people. Brooklyn was from the city, and Andrew was a country boy. It's never boring. You've taught each other so much. You went to Florida for the first time together. This Florida trip came about as a surprise for his 21st birthday and morphed into a wedding with Diana and Troy, Jason and Cheryl and Hannah here to be our sacred witnesses today. They are spiritually supportive as well, and you are a close family. Some highlights of the last 3 years include your first rodeo, first tractor ride, first vacation to Florida, Tennessee, ziplining, and on and on. Andrew loves that Brooklyn's personality is like a little Spitfire. She's bright and witty, always has a comeback for whatever you say. She has a great sense of fashion, especially for Andrew's outfits. She values your input and takes time to understand you, Andrew. You knew she was the one for you because she put up with you for so long. Brooklyn loves that Andrew is driven and hardworking. He takes care of you, Brooklyn, and cares about your schooling. He's very caring and supportive of whatever you want to do, and every day is fun and something new. You lived together for about a year, and the proposal was in Florida on the beach, July 23rd, 2019. exactly 1 year ago. Down on one knee, sinking into the sand. The sun was setting with a ring and all. It was a complete surprise. And Brooklyn, you cried and cried. It was really happening. Your greatest strength as a couple is your honesty with each other and with others. Your hopes and dreams for the future include lots of traveling, success in life, and building a house one day, and perhaps a cattle operation. Today is your wedding, but your life together has already started. Sometimes people use the words wedding and marriage interchangeably, but a wedding lasts an hour, and a marriage lasts a lifetime. Another way of thinking about it is that marriage refers to the actual long-term relationship, while the wedding is just a moment in time, a stepping stone to the next step from the last. It's the ceremony that you chose to celebrate publicly your love and commitment to each other. We learn to love by being loved, and the people that surround you today are both beneficiaries and givers of that love. Loving and living together for life is both life's greatest challenge and life's greatest reward. I'm going to ask you now to affirm your vows, your sacred promise to each other. Brooklyn, please repeat after me. One more time. I, Brooklyn, take you, AJ, to be my husband.
I, Brooklyn, take you, AJ, to be my husband.
My constant friend, my faithful partner, and my love from this day forward. In the presence of God, our family, and friends, I offer you my solemn vow to be your faithful partner in sickness and in health, in good times and in bad, and in joy as well as in sorrow. I promise to love you unconditionally, to support you in your goals, to honor and respect you, to laugh with you and cry with you, and to cherish you for as long as we both shall live. AJ, please repeat after me. I, AJ, take you, Brooklyn, to be my wife.
I, AJ, take you,
My constant friend, my faithful partner, and my love from this day forward. In the presence of God, our family, and friends, I offer you my solemn vow to be your faithful partner in sickness and in health, in good times and in bad, and in joy as well as in sorrow. I promise to love you unconditionally, to support you in your goals, to honor and respect you, to laugh with you and cry with you, and to cherish you for as long as we both shall live. That somebody had a plan for. It was heated and shaped through time until it made the perfect heart shape. AJ and Brooklyn, please pick up a little silver jar of sand and pour it one after another, into the jar. Everybody does the same thing, no matter what I say. This is a symbol of marriage. Marriage is what you bring to it, what you put inside it. Notice that the two different colors of sand, as they are adjacent to one another, it's okay, we have more sand, we're on the beach. As they're adjacent together, take a new form a new identity. The sand came to this beach on its own, alone, and it will leave never again to be parted, just like AJ and Brooklyn. The beautiful waves of sand are as unique and special as the two of you, and they symbolize that love is never still. Love is like the waves that are before us, ever changing, always there. The moment those two sands meet is like the moment that this great ocean meets this great continent. Thousands of miles of water meets thousands and thousands of miles of land right in this space of transformation, a space of new identity, and a space that will always be yours in memory. May we have the rings, please? I ask you both to hold the rings flat in the palm of your hand if you feel comfortable. If it's not, it's going to blow away. Because maybe just hold them like this. Hold them like this. Yeah. Because looking for rings in the sand is not fun. Trust me. These rings in their unbroken wholeness are tokens. Tokens of your union. Tokens of your love. Just as these circles are without end, we know that love is eternal. They represent the enduring trust and affection that you bring to each other today and every day. May they ever remind you that your lives are bound together by devotion, faithfulness, and an inner spiritual bond. God, please bless these rings. Grant that those who wear them always to have a deep faith in you and a deep faith in each other. May they always live together in peace, goodwill, and love. Brooklyn, please put AJ's ring on his finger. Hold it there and repeat after me. I give you this ring as a symbol of my love for you. Let it be a reminder that I am always by your side and that I will always be a faithful partner to you. You may secure the ring on AJ's finger. Okay, we'll recreate that later. Okay, AJ, please put Brooklyn's ring on her finger. Hold it there. And repeat after me. Let this ring be a symbol of my promises to you and a reminder of my devotion to you. I am honored to call you my wife. You may secure the ring on Brooklyn's finger. You may hold hands as we offer this blessing for your marriage. Bless the husband of a good wife. Twice lengthened are his days. A worthy wife brings joy to her husband. Peaceful and full is his life. A good wife is a generous gift bestowed upon him who fears the Lord. Be he rich or poor, his heart is content, and a smile is ever on his face. A gracious wife delights her husband. Her thoughtfulness puts flesh on his bones. A gift from the Lord is her governed speech, and her firm virtue is surpassing worth. Choicest of blessings is a modest wife. Priceless is her soul. A holy and decent woman adds grace upon grace. Indeed, no price is worthy of her temperate soul. Like the sun rising in the Lord's heavens, the beauty of a virtuous wife is the radiance of her home. The word of the Lord. What God has willed to be together, let no human being tear apart. Brooklyn and Andrew, in the presence of God and the universe and these sacred witnesses, and Jesus, who taught us love and performs every true marriage, you have spoken the words and performed the rites that unite your lives. I therefore declare your marriage to be valid and binding and pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.